Hi, thank you for joining me. I'm Linda Ann Stewart. Have you begun to drift a little bit off course? You have a goal in mind, but maybe you're not no longer aiming directly at it. You're no longer going straight towards it. Maybe you wanted to reduce weight and you went on a diet, but after a while you had one piece of candy. Then you had a donut. Then you had a piece of cake. Then you went to your favorite restaurant and you just couldn't resist having your favorite meal, which blasted your diet right out of the water. And these choices started adding up until you just finally gave up. Has that ever happened to you? Maybe when you were on a diet, or maybe with some other goal, where your decisions started to skew you off course. Has that ever happened? Unfortunately, that's the way that you miss your target. By the hundreds of small, tiny, minor decisions that you make every day, they add up and they can either take you off course or keep you on it. Now, some of these decisions may not even be made consciously. For instance, you go to the break room to get some coffee and you talk to a coworker, you get distracted, and you don't even realize that your hand goes into that bowl of candy that's always there. Those small decisions that you make every single day, like I said, they keep you on course or they take you off course off of any goal that you might have, whether it's a personal or professional goal. For instance, one day recently, I needed to focus on writing an article, but I also knew I needed to call someone to answer some questions that they had. Now, I knew that if I made that call first, it was going to distract my attention from my article for hours. I just know that about myself. I'd be more concerned with the other person and what they needed, and I would have a hard time pulling my attention back and putting it back on the article. So I decided to focus on writing the article first and to schedule making that call later in the day. That was a small decision that I made that allowed me to stay on track for the tasks of the day and to meet my goals for the day. What small decisions are you making every day that are making a difference in your goals? And that's what I'd like to cover today, and to give you a tip that can help you stay on course. Now, I'm a vision strategist, and I work with women service professionals and small business entrepreneurs who are frustrated because they're spinning their wheels and they're lost in the forest of details around their business. So, using my 30 years of experience as a hypnotherapist, I coach them to develop and focus on the strategies that will keep them on course so that they bring their vision into reality. And in both my hypnotherapy and my coaching businesses, I help people make decisions that will keep them on track for their goals and their vision. And the same principles hold true whether you want to reduce weight or build your business. The tiny decisions that you make every hour of every day shape your destiny. They can develop into habits that can either undermine you or support your endeavors. For instance, do you have too many balls in the air or are over involved with other things going on? I have been in that particular situation. This could mean that you're not prioritizing what's truly important to you. Or maybe you're multitasking, which is actually undermining your productivity. Are you doing that? Now, if you're too busy or you're multitasking, you're actually making choices to just deal with what's immediate, what's right in front of you. You're not taking into account your goals or the ultimate course that you will actually want to follow, your intention, your vision, where you want to go. You're just focused on the right here and right now. What do I have to do? To stay on course, you want to create a habit to ask yourself, if your actions are actually keeping you on course or taking you off of it. Now, it's going to take some conscious effort to do this because you may have to break old habits that you've created. And as we all know, breaking habits can be a little challenging, right? Yeah. Now, when I decided whether to write the article before I made the call, I asked myself which would be the best thing to do first. What would be first? What should come first? Now, I would normally do the call first so I could check that off my list, feel good about it, and have the rest of the time free to concentrate on my article. But I knew that this particular call was going to need much more of my time and attention and was probably going to actually distract me. So I had to fight against my normal impulse, my habit, and work on the article before I made the call. Now, your mindset tip to help you stay on course is a question to ask yourself. You ask yourself this question at any decision point, something such as, what decision can I make right here that will be more likely to keep me on course? What decision can I make right here that will be more likely to keep me on course? Now, you can do this at the beginning of your day, like I did, or you can make it at any decision point during your day. Remember, it's the small decisions that cause you to be successful or not. Now, there are going to be times when you have to be involved with too many things, or you have to multitask, or you give yourself permission to have that bite of cake. Not the whole cake, but maybe a bite or two. But when these decisions become conscious choices, and you've made sure that they're not going to take you off course, these decisions serve you rather than you just acting out of habit. You'll be taking charge of the course of your life, one decision at a time. Now, if you'd like some help in staying on course or getting on course and achieving your goals, apply for a complimentary coaching consultation at www.linda-annstewart.com/coaching.html. Thank you for watching, and I would love to hear about how you're keeping yourself on course. Take care.